Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Friday, or as we like to say here, Friday. Hi, Julie Kiss. Good morning, good morning. I hope you had a bright sunrise this morning. I was just looking at it myself and enjoying the break of the day. So, welcome, welcome to all who are finding this, and please share it out when you find it. And I'm just going to take a moment to go into my heart. If you would like to join me, it's called the Heart Brain Coherence. Good morning, Deirdre. And we just place the hand on the heart center. Slow down the breathing. And add in some love. Let's add in all those yays going around today, whatever it might be for you, whatever you're celebrating, holding that energy of joy and love in your heart, and letting your heart speak to your brain, holding our loved ones close today. And just exhale out anything that's not yours, any energy you may be taking on, things you might have heard this morning or yesterday, or that are lingering there in your mind. Just let them go. So you have a pure vessel of love and light, and you can bring that forth into the world as we're doing now. Good morning. Good morning, Andrea Gregg. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And yes, it is International Women's Day today. So, a day to celebrate women of the world everywhere. And I'm so grateful to the women that we have in this special family, this soul group that we so enjoy every day. Cheers to every one of you. Your Friday, just finished your food shopping and everything is put away. Awesome, Deirdre. So happy to hear that. Now you can relax and just enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, right? So we got some slow peas cooking this morning to come in here. So let's call them in. Let's call our Jeans. Jean was having a really bad night, our Auntie Jean. So let's lift her up in prayer. And if we could all just take a moment to remember my brother-in-law, Tim, this morning, who should be in surgery right now as we speak. They were supposed to take him back about half an hour ago. So just please lift up him, his family, my sister. Good morning, Leo. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right, so let's see what the angels had to say last night. And it's called Love and Compassion. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. And that was by the Dalai Lama. When there is no compassion, which is the tender embrace of empathy, then we are more prone to find ourselves in a world fraught with challenges and conflicts. Love and compassion are two virtues that stand like pillars of light, guiding us toward peace, healing, and unity. The art of forgiveness is so misunderstood. Compassion helps us to be gentle enough to let go and release the burdens of the past. Forgiveness is a beautiful gift we give ourselves. Its healing powers is that it soothes the wounds of resentment and anger, freeing us from the chains of hurt and pain. When we forgive, we reclaim our power, choosing love over bitterness and bringing a peace we could not otherwise have. Dear angels, as humans, we seek harmony and balance in our lives and relationships. Pema Chodron says, only when we know our own darkness well can we be present with the darkness of others. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our shared humanity. It is this recognition of our shared humanity that bridges the gap between us, allowing us to see ourselves in others and others in ourselves. Indeed, we are all mirrors of each other. Dear ones, you are making conscious choices every moment. You do not always stop and say, "Let me be compassionate and forgiving." However, your spirit will always lead you toward this as opposed to the egoic response of arguing and fighting. It's important to pay attention to your gut instincts. It's when you have held your emotions inside and let the steam keep building up that you will find yourself reacting in a way that is explosive and bitter. Holding on to past hurts, disappointments, and perceived wrongs only hurts and does not allow for healing. Forgiveness is about recognizing that life is messy and unpredictable, and then being able to embrace each other as you are. You are all fallible human beings capable of messing up. Forgiving past wrongs is the key to reconciliation between friends, family members, spouses, neighbors, races, cultures, and nations, and can help end violence. Listen to your gut and make better choices. Dear angels, today I promise to forgive all past hurts and let them go with love. What a beautiful message of how to reach that peaceful state, isn't it? Letting go can help end violence. Wow. You know, we say this all the time, that we pray for an end to conflict. We pray for an end to violence in our world, for an end to bickering and fighting and all that goes with that, all the hurt. And the angels say when we go into the energy of compassion, and that leads us into forgiveness, then that leads us into peace. Follow the breadcrumbs. You know, it has to start with opening up and loving yourself enough to say, enough is enough. Enough of this insanity of fighting and conflict and holding everything inside until it explodes. I did that a lot in my life, you guys. I didn't understand how hurtful it was. I didn't know that it was hurting anybody else if I held it inside. But it does. It creates a barrier. It creates an energy in the whole energy field of the oneness of all that is. If we are in that low vibration state, it pulls down the frequency. When we forgive, it lightens us up and we're able to rise up higher. Our frequency is higher. And that's when the healing starts. And that's when peace comes in. So we've got some peeps coming in. Hope Wellington Marshall, I am so glad you're here. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not sure who's there with you, but I'm hoping that our Zena is there. He had a birthday yesterday, and we wished him happy birthday yesterday on the morning show. And your sweet daughters, Iana and Montana, we love you, all of you, so much. Thank you for your prayers, Andrea, for Tim, for Billy, and for Auntie Jean. Isabel, good morning to you. Annie Banani, hello there. So happy you're here. And Kathy Hand. Deirdre says, Dolores Cannon discovered that forgiveness is the thing that sets a person free from past life stuff too. Oh, it absolutely is, because it clears everything in your energy field. When you do that forgiveness work, it's like nothing else matters except the love that you have inside of you. And it's that love that's going to set you free. Thank you, Deirdre. I love Dolores. I love her teachings. And so spot on. She was definitely a pioneer that knew the words to share with us that we needed to hear and to understand in our life. Okay, so let's see what Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, has to say on this International Day of Peace. So let's just pull that card out of here. Angels, help us to do that and see what Kuan Yin has to say. Oops. All right. Well, this one just popped out of the deck on me, so I think that must be our message. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Thank you for sharing this out. Okay, the message is trust. I know. We all groan every time this message comes up. We're like, not that again. But I think it's going to keep on coming until we finally get it through this hard noggin of ours. It's like, okay, let's hear it, Kuan Yin. Trust. Trust what you feel the divine is communicating to you through the happenings around you. There is a divine guidance in all things if we know how to feel and look for it through the heart without silencing our intuition with logic. Yes, it is a heart healing, and that's what the angels were saying. When we go into our heart, we know that all that stuff that we held in there, that we just pushed down and couldn't let go of, or we thought we couldn't let go of it, right? That righteous anger, that need to be right. Shake it off with me. Let's shake that off. Let's shake off this morning the need to be right. Can we do that? Can we just let that go? I mean, geez Louise. Wars have started over the need to be right, that need to exert our own control over others, that it's my way and it has to be this way and there is only one way, and all of that stinking thinking that happens. That need to be right is something that is so destructive. There is no right, there is no wrong, there just is. So when we exert our beliefs on others, our expectations, our rules, our concept of the way things have to be, then that's where the problem starts. I can't remember the comedian. There was a comedian that used to tell stories and jokes, and it might have been one of the blue collar guys. And he would say, and that's when the fight started. so it really is. That is the beginning. When we think that we are above anybody else, we know more, we have the right to impose our beliefs and our thinking on other people and our rules and our limitations. Who set us in that position? Who told us we can judge others? Who said it's okay to criticize and to rule over anybody else and look at them as less than, and that we're more powerful than them? We're all on equal footing. So when we start to impose ourselves on others, our beliefs, our dictates, our concepts, we're all here equally. We all came in the same way, right? We all started fresh and new into this world. Nobody came in with a crown on their head. Nobody came in holding a scroll in their hands and saying, this is what God said I need to teach you. Nobody did that. We all started on equal footing. And then somehow it went awry. Somehow the ego kicked in and says, I know more than you, so you're going to do it my way. So, wow, I don't know where all that came from, but sometimes the angels just have to get a message out to us, and they use whatever means they can use to bring it forth, don't they? So let's see what they have to say. Good morning, Blue. Yeah, I'll step down off of my soapbox now, and y'all are very quiet. I hope I didn't run you off. So, I just have to open my mouth sometimes and let the angels speak. And this was a huge message for all of us. Not to judge, not to criticize, not to impose on others, but just to forgive and to allow each person to be as they are. That was one of my favorite lines out of that channeling from last night. I want to go back to that before we turn to any pages in the tiny book. So what they said is forgiveness is about recognizing that life is messy and unpredictable, and then being able to embrace each other as you are. That's where forgiveness comes in. Being able to embrace all that, embrace the messiness, embrace our level of craziness. If you didn't watch Esther Levy the other day on the Peapod, oh my God, it makes so much sense. We each have a level of crazy, and not crazy like insanity, but our craziness where we get caught up in our beliefs and thinking that it's our way is the only way, or it has to be done a certain way. So yeah, letting go, that's where forgiveness comes in. Embracing each other just where we are, on our level of where we are. And our Blue came in. Oh, I know, Sally, you're trading in that lesson. Good luck with that, Sally. Let me know how that goes for you. And Hope says, thank you, Mama P. We were here yesterday as well, but on the wrong channel. Tried to tell you that Trey Horn can be removed from the prayer list. He's home and well. What great news. Okay, so we'll take him off our prayer list. And Deirdre, we love your soapbox talk. Yeah, I think it's Voices from the Peapod. And Sally says, I don't care to live that way anymore. Been working on the no judgment lesson a year ago. I was told by Spirit that everybody has the ability to judge another, and was shown where I needed to heal in that lesson. Yeah, nobody handed us a crown. We don't rule over anybody else. We're all equal. The only time I wear my crown is when I become the Queen of Peace, and I love that. So, and it's a queen that rules with love and sees everyone as equal. It's been 2 years of trust lessons. I know, Sally. I'm like, can we move to another topic now? For me, it's been a lifetime of trust lessons. It's like, all right, I'm done. Done. Stick a fork in me. Because, yeah, it's such an important lesson. And, you know, we change every day. We are new every day. So we might have something that comes up that is a different way of looking at things or a different perspective. So yeah, I think we're going to deal with it, Sally, as long as we have breath in our lungs. I think that trust is going to raise its head and say, hey, I told you. And it's okay. It's okay, because when we can forgive and let go and just embrace each other where we are, our level of craziness, then we can all laugh together like Blue is sitting on the sun on the front porch in the sun laughing. Well, laughter raises the vibration, and y'all know how I love to laugh. I laugh at myself. If nobody else wants to laugh with me, I'll laugh right along with whatever crazy things going on in my life. Auntie Jean, oh, sweetheart, I hope you're feeling better today. I was thinking about you all night last night. I didn't sleep much at all because I was worried about, well, I don't like that word worry. I was lifting up some of our P family and praying and going into meditation and just wanting the very best outcome for everyone who's struggling, especially you, Auntie Jean, and for my brother-in-law, Tim, and my sweet sister, Billy. Please wrap your arms around her right now because Tim is in surgery, as far as I know. I haven't heard otherwise. She was in pre-op with him this morning at almost 7:30. Sally is just keeping us in line. It sure is. Oh, Auntie Jean. Yeah, they packed a powerful punch with their message last night, and then they had me get up on my soapbox and preach this morning. And I don't like doing that. I don't remember half of what I said when I do that because the angels just kind of take over and talk. I know, Jean. It's one of those things, sleep is overrated. I just think that as long as I'm still upright and I'm still moving around, I'm okay. So he's in surgery, as far as I know, Auntie Jean. So please keep him in your prayers. We're going to get to these messages. What else do I need to report to you? I started physical therapy yesterday. And yeah, it hurt. I didn't like it at all, but I'm going back today for more punishment. And and I know, what is it they say? No pain, no gain. So we're trying to get some mobility back in my knee and my legs. And they did some electrical stimulation, which actually felt pretty good. But it was all the other stuff that I had to deal with that I was like, okay, I'm ready to walk out that door now. So we'll see what happens. But I know I have to get back out and just start moving and start walking around now that I can without screaming in pain. And it really feels so much better, you guys. I mean, after PT, I had to rest it because it was not just the knee, it was my whole root chakra, I think, was in shock that it was being manipulated around and having to move. So just pray that I can get stronger and stronger every day as I do these exercises. And Sally wants page 6 today. That's a good page. 6 is such a solid number. It's to me, it just represents sturdiness and strength. That's what I see with 6s. So thank you for choosing that page, and let's see what the message is for us. The more you play with directing your attention, the more you come to understand that you can call whatever you want to you in life. Yes, even those mountaintop moments where you will not be able to blink because you are programming that picture into your mind. That's what I was doing this morning when I was watching the sun. It was cloudy because we've been having some storms here and it's been cloudy and overcast. But the sun came up and it was trying to break through those clouds, like it was saying, you're not going to hold me back. You're not going to shut out my light. I'm going to shine bright today. And that's what I was feeling as I was watching it. That's how it was coming across to me as a message. Nothing can dim our lights unless we allow it. Unless we say, okay, clouds, I give. You just cover me up, whatever you want to bring in, and shut down my light. Who wants to do that? That's no fun. The fun is in shining and enjoying and blessing others and letting each other see that beautiful light that's inside. So absolutely, what a beautiful message. So program those mountaintop moments into your mind and into your heart, and let it be something you pull on whenever you're going through a challenge, when you're going through the fire. Remember those moments standing on the seashore or on top of a mountain or in a beautiful field by a horse, whatever it might be, that's your favorite memory. Just allow that to work its miracle for you. And thank you for picking that page. And Auntie Jean says, I like that electrical stuff. They gave it to me when I tore my rotary cuff in my arm. Yeah, it does feel good, doesn't it? And then it's interesting because they let you tell them when to stop. It's like, okay, we're going to turn it on. It's going to start the stimulation. You let me know when to stop. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see how much Teri can take. But it was all good. It was all good because it felt like it was really moving energy inside of the knee and the whole muscle system. So I was very happy that they did that. Sally, I heard the group needed that message. Absolutely. And Julie, prayers for you, Teri. PT is no joke. It's been 3 months now and it will get better. Yeah, well, y'all know my story of not being able to get in to see a doctor to get this addressed 6 months ago when it really needed to be taken care of. And so all the dilly-dallying with the insurance company and the doctor's offices and blah, blah, blah. Here it is that I'm only going to be able to get 2 sessions of physical therapy in before I go away next weekend to the Keys to be with Ruth and Deb. So they're going to have to teach me how to do the exercises and do the things I need to do so I can do it on my own. And yeah, it's just the way it goes. So I'll be heading out of Florida, and my insurance only covers physical therapy here in Florida. So the angels will lead me where I need to be to get the help that I need to have. Kathleen, page 44. I'm sorry, Catherine. And I saw Kathleen. Good morning, Mama Hada Bear. You're not late. You are right on time. So come on in here and join in the love fest this morning. All right, page 44. True freedom comes from detaching from all preconceived ideas and sitting with your higher self to seek your truth. When you do this, you will find the possible and stop believing in the impossible. That's the message, right? That's our big message. Leave those preconceived ideas and concepts behind. Open up to what is possible, to what can be, not what can't. You know how much I hate that word, and I hate to use the word hate, but I did. So when we let go of all thoughts that something has to be a certain way, remember that was the lesson from the angels, that when we try to impose our beliefs, our concepts, our way of doing things onto others, yeah, that's when the war starts. That's when the fighting begins. Sally, yes, Sally, I have a TENS unit on the way. My friend Debbie out in Colorado is shipping it out to me because she had broken her leg and she had one that she no longer uses. So she's sending it to me. So I'll be able to do that electrical stimulation from home, wherever I'm at, wherever home is. And you all know wherever I am is home. So yeah, shock victims usually use it for muscle stimulation. It delivers electric shocks to the muscles. Yeah, and it's like a massage, electrical shocks that give you a little massage in there. That's what I was enjoying yesterday. It was like it just kept moving around like in a circle. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. This feels pretty good. Hope. It's Iyana's 26th solar return tomorrow. She has given Z her day for his 18th party. Such a love. She can't wait for the, as she calls it, upgrade to the tiny book. We'll have to not buy from Amazon, but directly from you to get a signed copy. Hope, I will be honored to send you a signed copy. As soon as that tiny book is in my hands, I will ship it out to you, my friend. Thank you, and happy, 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 happy birthday, Ilyana. I know it's early, but that's okay. We'll say it again tomorrow. And wishing you all the best, my dear. And thank you. I just want to say thank you to Hope's children, Ilyana, Montana, and Zena. Thank you for loving your sweet mama so much and for helping to keep her connected with us so that she can come on and we can have updates and we can just love on her every day while we're on here and she gets the message. Auntie Jean, it says, my chicks are all home and we are laughing so much. I'm going a little bonkers in between the food poisoning. That's what happened last night to our Auntie Jean. And a very sick little Auntie Jean yesterday. But I'm so glad that you're feeling better today, Jean, and lifting you up to feel completely, totally better so you can enjoy those little chicks who have come to roost and see you and Ron and uniting that little family of yours. Have fun and enjoy. Leo, can't believe Zena is 18. I remember when he was 15 dancing around on that video. I know, right? We've known Zena for 4 years now, as of next week, you guys. Well, a little over a week. No. Yes, a little over a week. All of us came together for the first time as a family, as a soul group. What are we going to do? You all let me know. I know we're going to do a Zoom call, but what are we going to do to celebrate this 4th anniversary of the Angelic River family and the Morning Cuppa Joy? Let me know what your preference is. Let me know how you want to celebrate, because I certainly want to celebrate it. And I would love for as many of you as possible to come onto the Zoom call and just share, what has it meant to you to be together for 4 years with this family? How have you changed? How have you grown? Have you had any breakthroughs, any insights by coming together in love, by sharing together, by lifting each other up? So I'd love for that to happen on the 21st, which is actually, I believe, the what is the 21st? The equinox, I think. The spring equinox is on the 21st. So let me know what you want. Deirdre, maybe a brief sharing of how we each changed in those 4 years. Yeah, what she said. I would love for that to happen. All right, so let's put in our prayer requests. Praying that surgery is going really well right now, and lifting up anybody who has something going on in your life. And if you have loved ones that we need to be paying attention to and lifting up, please help us to bring that forward so we can add them to our long prayer list that's been building and building, and we absolutely love being of service in this way. So thank you. Okay, so if you have anything, just type it in there. I know Deirdre usually gives us our daily prayer, and Hope, we're sharing some good news, some excellent news. Her hemoglobin level are at 150 and should be 120, so I'm no longer taking it and no longer on iron injections. So please keep praying and sending energy so filled with gratitude and appreciation. Oh, sweet Hope, I am so happy to hear this. I am so beyond thrilled that you are improving and doing well. And you're in my heart every day. And I know you're in this whole family. We all love you and adore you. So happy, happy, happy. I want to get to the point where I can come over there and hug all of you, the whole family, including your mom and dad. I want to just get together and meet every one of you. Maybe we need to do a peace poll over there, Hope. Think about that. So Deirdre's offering up prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking through Save Someone's Child, and for support for parents with children of any age who are suffering with addiction. Sally, I have a ton of stories on how this group has helped us and the changes it has brought about for us. Awesome. And Sally's offering prayers for the lost, the lonely, forgotten, and those feeling unloved. Thank you for that, Sally and Tony. All right, so let's go into our hearts with this time that we have here, lifting up each other, lifting up our loved ones, and seeing peace fall on our planet. I know the angels have given us so much lately as far as how this can be. How can we bring peace in? We always ask that, right? How can we have more peace in our world? And they keep giving us the answers. They keep sharing with us to remember these things that they're telling us, because it's not new information. There is nothing new to be taught. It's a remembering that when we forgive, when we just go into love, when we hold each other, that's the key to peace. That's what will bring in peace on earth. So let's go into our hearts and remember our magnificence this morning. Okay, so here we go. Take a deep breath into your heart center, that beautiful space where we know who we are. We know that we're love. We're made of love. And that's really what comes out when we connect in with our higher self, when we connect in with the Creator. We see only love. We hold only love. No judgment, no criticism, no fear, only love in our heart. So let's go there now. Let's go into that space as you breathe in deeply and you just allow, as our Marietta says, accept, align, allow. Allowing that we are human in this human form. Like the angel said, it's messy sometimes. We go into an energy that we forget who we are. We forget our magnificence. We forget that we're all on equal footing. We forget that we're not higher than anybody else. We're not here to judge. We're not here to condemn. We're only here to love. Let's remember that right now. Go into your heart. See each person that's gathered here right now. See this circle that has come together on this beautiful Friday, the day where we celebrate our wins, where we sing out the praise of our yays, where we celebrate our humanity and we celebrate our spirit. And when you go into that energy, just look around. Look at each person that's gathered here. See their magnificence. See their heart shining out like the immaculate heart, See the rays coming from each person, shining from the heart space onto each other. See only love. Feel that love coming into your heart from each one gathered together. Reach out and touch somebody's hand and look at them. Really look at them and say, thank you. I love you. Thank you for being in my life. I send you my love. And see it going around the circle, each person, heart to heart, shining love into each other's heart. And love is that energy that heals. So as you receive that love, you're receiving a healing today. And there's no judgment about anything going on in your life. Whatever brought you to a place of asking for prayer, a place where you're going through your challenges, we just love you through it. We're going to stand beside you. We're going to hold you up if we have to. We're going to see our angels coming in and placing that beautiful cape around you to protect, to heal, to help you see yourself in your magnificence. And now I want you to envision there's a mirror in front of you. Look into that mirror. Look into your own eyes. Look at your own heart. See the rays of light coming from your heart. See all those struggles that you went through, just coming forth, being released in the love, letting it go. Make that conscious choice to let it go. Let it go so that the only thing filling your heart and coming out of your heart is pure love energy. Now what do you see in that mirror as you look into your eyes? Don't look at the flaws. Don't look at anything of the human nature, but look beyond to the spirit. Pull that energy in and send it into all of these prayer requests. Everyone who has asked for prayer today, those who are hurting, and let's just love. Let's love them and lift them to our Creator, asking that each prayer be seen, heard, and answered for the best and highest good of all. And let's celebrate every win when those prayers are answered, just like we're celebrating hope right now. Celebrate together. Bring those things to us so we can celebrate with you. And let's see more and more wins happening in our family. So now look around that circle again. See this beautiful family. And when you open your eyes, see if you feel different. See if there's a shift in your energy. See if you have received love and you can feel that love. If you can feel the love that was shared, just say yes. Yes, I feel the love. Every day we share love and light with each other. We share gratitude. And we do that from our heart. We do that with these special magic words that I'm going to put up, which is, thank you, I love you. Saying that over and over again to yourself first and then to others is so healing. It's so blessed when you do that. So let me see if we have any yeses that you received that love today. And Blue Jean. Oh, sweet one. Yes, we're sending love to that puppy and wishing a beautiful trip over the Rainbow Bridge and a beautiful life in spirit. And love to those who have been with her, holding her and loving on her. Him, I'm sorry, Jed. And good morning, Prachetta. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Julie, for the prayers. Marietta, accept, align, allow shows our trust and our faith in the divine guidance. And we are grateful for this wonderful connection. Call on the AAA. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Marietta. Sally, thank you. We love you all. Oh, have a great Friday. Enjoy the weekend. Julie, kiss. Thank you. I love you. Oh, Julie, let me get Leo playing for us. All right, come on.
It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day.
Hello, Cat Moss.
It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it.
Hope, we love you so much. Thank you for sharing your win with us. And yes, you received the love. Yay. Thank you for letting us know. And Blue Jean shared her yes. I love that. Deirdre was a big yes. Auntie Jean, thank you. I love you so very, very, very much. Catherine, thank you. I love you. Andrea had a yes. Yes, yes. Receiving that love. Aw, sweet blue cat. Playing with his heart. I hope your cup was filled up with joy today. And the doggies are telling us they love us. And Whizzbee the cat. Okay, Jean. Oh, I'm so glad, Jean. I know you had a rough day yesterday, so I'm glad this has helped you this morning. Accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all. Oh, well, give Gizzy my love. I was a little jealous when I saw Brookie holding him yesterday, but I'm glad she was there and visiting. Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Well, we got to help our Leo, Blue. At the end of the song, we all join in with him. And Deirdre's ready. Who else is ready? Anybody else? It's time. Woo! Thank you, Leo. Thank you, everyone. There's our Jean. She's going to join Leo. And Hope and Andrea, we all help you at the end of the song, Leo. Joy, joy, joy. That's right. All right. So I'll be back at 1 o'clock with 10 million for world peace. If you haven't been there yet, please come in today because we do a world peace meditation every day at 1:11 Eastern Time. And it's always beautiful and uplifting. It's very short. It's only 7 minutes. So come in and be with us. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I'll see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.